Welcome back to the channel, guys, and Happy New Year! I've been waiting all year to tell this joke.
Dad, no wait.
I haven't seen you guys since last year. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and Happy New Year again. Happy New Year. Got any New Year's resolution? Well, here's mine. I would like to move more. I would like to make YouTube a career. I would like to drink more water, and I would like for my daughter to move out. My bad. I guess I can cut back on the water. Any New Year's resolution?
To be
or not to be.
To be or not to be. I want to start talking more. Like.
Yes, we all want that. No, for real. You want to start talking more?
Start talking more.
In general or just on the channel?
In general, just like.
Okay. I don't know. That's a tough one right there.
That's all you must do it.
Okay. That's it?
That's it. That's my main thing.
Leave down in the comment section what you guys' New Year's resolution is. If you want to share, again, you don't have to. Not again, but
you don't have to.
You don't have to. Now, again, you don't have to. What we back with?
We are back with them boys.
Why you always gotta go? We are back, bro. What like?
It just
like I just said, we was back, bro. I just said that. We're back. We back with BTS.
Yes, BTS.
All right.
And we have.
We kicking the year off right.
We have another informational video that we're gonna watch, and this one is called "Why the Music Industry is Terrified of BTS."
Oh, they scared of them boys.
Scared of them.
They bulletproof. That's why they scared.
And this video is sponsored and recommended by Himma.
When I hear your name, I want to dance, Himma. Do our intros be too long? Should we cut them for 2026? I just had to get a snack. I guess we'll get right to it. All right. So, snack acquired. So, Amaya, that's Amaya. Himma. I'm already getting y'all really is my kids now. Himma thank you so much for your recommendation and your sponsorship for the video. She wanted us to shout out the channel name Veracity. The channel Veracity. Like what I had?
I think so.
Like, thank you so much, Himma. Thank you so much, Veracity, for making the video. So, Veracity, that's who made this video. Go show him some love. I don't know what else to say. Veracity, show him love. We finna react. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? You already know. I'm on. Don't hush. Hush. 2026, I want you to hush. All 2026. Hush! All right, let's get it. Are you waiting for me? You can't hit play?
You get your headphones?
No. I ain't got my headphones on. That right. That right.
I might confiscate the app.
And it's so bad. I hate smacking y'all. But I be messing with people from time to time.
On April 3rd, Jimmy...
I don't know why I stopped it.
I guess because you're not used to stuff coming on immediately.
You know what I was finna say? It said turn on the English closed caption. So I'm thinking it's gonna be in Korean.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to edit out my chewing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna mute the mic.
On April 3rd, Jimin of BTS became the first South Korean soloist to debut at #1 on the world's biggest music chart, the Billboard Hot 100. His song Like Crazy became the 7th song ever by a Korean act to reach #1.
My bad. And what year she said? April 3rd.
April 3rd.
She didn't say what year.
I guess in whichever year the video came out.
Was this after BTS was made? Oh no.
Yeah,
so
this
after. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Because I think this came out like Crazy came out like it was 2020 something.
Oh, that's 2023.
2023, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's right there. April 8th, 2023.
Okay, yeah, okay, so.
All right.
We gotta look at the caption.
Back to muting the mic while I enjoy my apple and y'all watch
Watch
us react to the reaction of the. You know who else is a liar? Mentirosa. That's how you say lie. Liar in Spanish. I don't know if it's liar or lie. Let me know him.
100. His Song Like Crazy became the 7th song ever by a Korean act to reach number 1. The other 6 songs are BTS's songs. So all of the Korean songs that reach number 1 are from BTS and BTS members only. Actually, all the songs from Asian artists that debut at number 1 are from BTS and BTS members only. And believe it or not, this is extremely scary for the music industry. Since BTS entered the Hot 100's top 10 for the first time in 2018, the music industry has done everything in Hot 100's top 10 for the first time in 2018. The music industry has entered the Hot 100's top 10.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, dang, they on there. You know how popular Drake's guy playing was? Oh, they on there too.
I think I heard a bit of Fake Love.
Everybody, boot up. Sorry, I love that song. Ella Mai was my crush for a long time. What happened? Don't tell your mom. What happened?
I was trying to save you. I think I heard a bit of Fake Love from them.
From them?
I think.
We gotta react to it on the channel.
We gotta react to it.
Okay.
I can't quite remember.
You know, I know it's a BTS video, but I'm trying to like whenever they,
You know, meant to be. If it's meant to be, it'll be. No, okay.
I was checked out for a lot of years. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's bad, but it's true.
For the first time in 2018, the music industry has done everything in their power to prevent them from getting number 1 songs. But why does BTS keep succeeding despite literally being one of the most sabotaged artists in the
Boom, now check me out. RM.
You are 100% wrong.
Yeah, that's RM right there. That's not RM?
No.
That's RM over here on the end, right? That's Mona Lisa. Why I keep forgetting bro name?
No, I was gonna give you a hint.
I don't want no hint.
Okay.
I ain't had no magnesium or nothing. J-Hope. J-Hope. Oh, you want some depth? I use some
That was
depth.
for 14.
J-Hope. Jungkook. I'm wrong.
He. I'm trying to give you.
That's Jimin. Okay. This is Jimin.
Yep.
That's Jimin. Sugar.
Yep.
So from left to right, check me out. From left to right, right? RM, Sugar, Jimin. That's not Jimin? I don't know. I got 3 of them though. RM, Sugar, J-Hope. What's Jimin at? I said that was Jimin. I didn't say that was Jimin.
You said that was Jungkook.
No, I said that was Jungkook. Now give me the names.
RM, Sugar, Jungkook, Jin, Jimin, J-Hope, V.
That V! Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that is V with the turtle that go. Hey, it gotta be. R&B V. How did I not get you? Like you in California, and I'm still waiting for you. And it breaks my heart, but we gave it our best shot.
Watch out, V.
I feel like that dude off of Iron Chef be eating them bell
Bell
peppers.
peppers?
industry. And why would all these music entities work together to harm one artist? Isn't this simply paranoia from BTS fans? The industry's actions say something very clear. BTS cannot be at the top, and they don't try to hide this anymore. Everyone can see the industry's obvious intentions by looking at the times they come up with a weird new rule that prevents BTS from succeeding in their charts. Just look at the latest one. Jimin's song Like Crazy got a #1 in its first week, and and it was predicted to stay in the top 10 for its second week. Jimin was achieving the same debut numbers of Olivia Rodrigo but without the industry support, and this obviously was not the industry's plan. So Billboard decided to change one specific rule that benefits Jimin, so him and only him can fall from the charts, and the rest of it stays exactly the same. It's still unknown what Billboard did exactly to make the best-selling song of the week go from one.
And they definitely make a lot of rules over here. Over here, they make a lot of rules for you not to succeed. For real, they do. And it's not just music; it's a lot of stuff. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day.
100,000 sales to 14,000 sales. Maybe Billboard didn't just want Jimin to not be in the top 10, they wanted him to free fall. So why filter 60% of the song's sales so he can fall from the top 10 when you can cut 90% of the song's sales and make him have the biggest fall ever? Maybe they didn't just want to take his accomplishment away, they wanted to send a message. They wanted to show who is really in charge, not the fans consuming the music, but the industry.
When I tell you that's the worst thing ever, and that's what people is afraid of. And that's why I love like YouTube and like specifically our community. They don't want you to have a following. They want you to do what they want you to do in the way they want you to do it. And if you, I know that it probably didn't make no sense.
No, it did.
But if you got people that support you, you can do whatever you want to do. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's exactly what they're afraid of with BTS, among other groups and artists and stuff like that. That's why at first I was like, when people like Lil Uzi Vert and other rappers like Triple X and I still see the shadows. They was all going independent. That's because they believed in you, like they believed in their fans and people.
And I think even more. I don't want to say recent because he's recent to us, Ren. Why he's able
Ren,
to do,
yeah,
why
Ren,
he's able
yeah.
to do
I ain't know if he was independent or not, so I didn't want to say.
Yeah, he independent.
He is perfect. They afraid of people like that.
Yeah.
They are. You know, how dare you get your own following and do your own thing? No, you're supposed to go through our channels and go through our business and our corporation.
And do what we tell you to make and make what we and yeah.
That's why the music nowadays is so like, no disrespect.
Robotic.
It's not even robotic. I agree, but like, no substance.
Yeah.
That's why they mad about K-pop and why people like us will go gravitate to stuff like that because we wanted to mean something. You know, I've grown up. That was another one of my New Year's resolutions. Stop stuttering. I've been listening to this music ever since I was a kid. I grew up with a lot of music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff. I done heard it all. And I'm tired of hearing the same thing, especially from my folks. I want something new. I want something not new. It don't have to be new. I'm just sick of hearing the same thing. That's why I gravitate to stuff like this. I want to talk about mental health. I want to talk about love and other stuff that, you know what I'm saying, not like money, cars, clothes. I've been listening to that my entire life, you know? And but I've always been well-rounded too. So I definitely agree with that sentiment. They keep making rules and stuff to just try to hold us back.
Itself. This is not the first time they've done this. Whenever they want a song to fall on the charts, they apply a new rule that applies to one artist, and then they forget about this rule for the following weeks until once again an artist they don't want to be at the top is at the top. So they apply one specific rule that can help them fall. Allegedly, of course, because the only explanation to delete 90% of a song's sales is for Luminate, which tracks these numbers, to track each payment by looking at IP addresses and credit card information, and that's illegal and Billboard would never, of course. So why would the whole industry go out of their ways to prevent one artist from succeeding? BTS's biggest advantage and disadvantage is that they are successful without the industry's support, and the industry has built an environment where you can only win if you accept to play the industry's game. In other words, the industry chooses its winners from the very beginning and sabotages other players who find alternative ways to defeat others at their own game. I would say that the biggest artists who do this are BTS, and it's because of ARMY's power. BTS is not simply a one-hit artist, they are at the core of pop culture. And they did this without industry support, not the K-pop industry.
All right, boom, check me out. Check me out. RM, J-Hope, John Jungkook, RM, J-Hope, Jimin, V. V. Okay. Jen. So that's got to be. Finish it off for me.
Sugar.
Sugar.
And that's Jungkook.
Oh, I forgot Jungkook. Did I say Jungkook? Oh, my
You
bad.
actually said, I see what
All
you
right,
need
so
to
now I
think
got to
it's
finish it
too.
off. Here we go. RM, J-Hope, Jimin, Jungkook, Jin, Sugar, V. That's more up to date. I can kind of, I can see it now.
Did this without industry support. Not the K-pop industry support, not the Western industry support. BTS were able to get to the top of the music industry without the music industry making a profit out of them. That's why BTS are a problem. That's what the industry cannot stand. Just compare Psy's situation with BTS's situation. When Gangnam Style by Psy became globally popular, the music industry was not afraid of a Korean singer becoming popular in the West because everyone assumed it was a one-time thing. But when BTS became globally popular, the story
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I heard that song, I was like, oh, okay. But that was it. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it's not like, oh no, disrespectful thing. I could just attest to that she's right. Like I didn't even pay no attention. I like, oh, this is a great song. But I didn't know it was like, I didn't know K-pop was a thing.
Yeah.
And shout out to the person who said, was it WS1?
I believe so.
I don't like saying it, but I'm gonna say it. Way stupid one. You said that's what got you into K-pop. But I was like, I didn't know it was a thing.
And you know the funniest thing, I'll make it quick. I actually went and looked and saw how many early Korean artists were popular. It was something on called the Internet Awards, where they would say like funniest video, and actually a K-pop girl group had won best music video, but nobody knew what K-pop was, so they was like, was this a scam or something?
Yeah, I didn't know.
They didn't know, but it was really just a popular song. I didn't even know.
You had to tell me.
It was
like K-pop.
I think it was
You
Girls'
mean?
Generation.
And I argued her down like, you mean pop? Pop? It's all just one thing. Yeah, like, no, it's K-pop. And now I know the difference. It's Korean popular music. But yeah, I can attest it. I did not think. I just didn't think about it.
Yeah.
I didn't down it or anything like that. I just didn't think about
thought.
it. Yeah, it's just one thought.
Like, oh, this cool song.
And honestly, I was like, oh, this is cool. But I thought it was a joke.
You know how they make like meme songs on it. That's what you
I
thought it was.
That's what I had thought. I'm glad I'm not so close-minded like some. I was still late though, so I can only
Better
imagine.
late than never.
Right, I can only imagine people who just didn't gravitate to it at all. Because if it wasn't for K-pop, I don't know. It did have a significant part. It brought us closer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot closer. Because that was our disagreement. I was like, K-pop, so I come listen. And I was like, okay, all right. Who was it the first one that really caught my attention? I know it was like overall the one that hit me the hardest and really still living my heart today is Tomorrow by BTS.
Yeah.
But ATs.
Yeah, I was
with
gonna
the
say
chicken.
Mets. Oh no, work. Gotta work.
Gotta work.
Gotta.
Gotta put that money in, twerk. That ain't how the words go.
You know what? We're gonna accept it at this point. 2026, we accepting all lyrics.
But yeah, that was the first song that caught my attention, like really made me pay attention.
story was different. The Western industry was first okay with them being a one-hit artist. They were fine with BTS being the weird phenomenon that people will grow out of after some time. But when they didn't disappear and they actually started defeating Western artists, the music industry got worried.
When I first heard something Korean had exploded in America, I got worried.
The entertainment industry is usually happy to celebrate international and independent artists and scream diversity as long as one, it's a one-time thing, or two, artists obey the industry's rules and give the industry some profit. The Oscars were fine celebrating Bong Joon-ho's movie because even though they don't profit from the movie's success, at least Bong Joon-ho is not an artist releasing multiple successful projects a year. Parasite
I done got hooked on the Asian dramas. I done got hooked on the Asian dramas, the Chinese dramas, the Korean dramas. I done got hooked. Nah, I blame you, bro. I got to put hands on you. Got me all caught up in this
It's good
stuff.
storytelling.
It is.
It's amazing.
I like the slaps though. The
And-
slaps
and-
be funny.
And the random trucks.
Oh no,
Truckoon is immortal.
Truck Coon should not be immortal. I don't like the random trucks. We watched one the other day. Lady had some
Some baskets.
not baskets, it was like some dishes.
Oh no, it was.
And I'm like, she working hard. 2 seconds later, bam, truck coon. I'm like, oh! And you know, it hit me a little hard because I was hit by a car. All right, my bad. Let's move on.
Was a one-time thing that indirectly could help his other movies from American production companies. The Emmys were happy giving Squid Games multiple awards because at least the show was being
I still ain't seen Squid Game. I never told y'all this about me, but like whenever something popular, I don't watch it or listen to it. Game of Thrones was one of the biggest ones I could talk about. Game of Thrones. I had a friend. Game of Thrones, you ever see Game of Thrones? And I love fantasy. I avoided it just because he was all in my ear. Breaking Bad was another one. You ain't seen Breaking Man, but I'm gonna go back and watch it. But I need some time. I need a 10-year grace period.
produced by Netflix, and the actors were happy to accept offers from the Western industry. In other words, the Western industry got benefits from the success of a foreign series, so it was fine to celebrate them. Everything Everywhere All at Once was highly celebrated by the industry, but at the end of the day, it's an American movie by American directors, American writers, and American production companies. In the end, the movie's success is the American industry's profit, but singers are different because they constantly release music and their success can become constant support from fans. So an artist's success can rely on the fans more than it relies on the industry itself, and that is not something the industry wants. This is why a song like Despacito, which was already the most popular song worldwide before the Justin Bieber feature, was not recognized at all by Billboard or any other entity from the American music industry. They only accepted the song as a global success when Justin Bieber and his American label were involved and making a profit out of it. This is why the Billboard Music Awards were happy to invite Psy to their ceremony, but they never gave Gangnam Style, the biggest song of the year, a number 1. Many factors prevented Psy from achieving this. To start, Psy never left his Korean company to fully sign with an American label, so his music never got proper industry support.
I wanna try to understand, cause the Billboard is American based, but it's just like anything. When you put something out there, you put it out there for the world. You get what I mean? So I don't want to say I slightly understand because America, you know, Billboard was based and created. I think it was created over here. But like I definitely understand what they're saying. Like as time go on, you need to push this. Everybody need to have
a space. And I think also you have to look at like if it's especially if you're gonna base it in like, okay, this is a US market.
Yeah.
If a lot of the consumers of this thing is of the US territory, then you have no choice but to acknowledge
you got to put it up there. And I think that's what's going on. They want to admit that a lot of Americans
are listening
are consuming
and
this type of
movies, the music, all of it.
Yeah.
Also, at the time, Billboard didn't count YouTube views as streams, making it obvious how the charts didn't reflect what the public was actually listening to. Even to this day, and with many chart adjustments, the Billboard charts are just a reflection of the artists the industry wanted to succeed from the very beginning. Of course, there are exceptions like Gangnam Style, Old Town Road, and some organic TikTok hits, but how far they go and how far they'll keep being.
Well, I'm gonna take my. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That might be the only time I've listened to like a country song. I ain't.
Well, what about do to get up in that hard?
Don't like that song. Oh. I do like that Tennessee Whiskey song though. I love that song.
Yeah, don't touch my truck.
I don't like that one either.
You didn't like that one? I guess I'm thinking about myself.
I liked it, but it was like. Like a trendy thing.
I think I heard it because I heard those two the first time when I was with you, and I kind of put them together.
Yeah, it was like your mom liked that song more, and I played that song because your mom.
But seriously, I tried. I should have stuck and learned that, but I didn't.
We ain't gonna go there.
Recognize depends on the artist's willingness to shake hands with industry people. And again, they don't care if you're a foreign artist, as long as they get to make a profit out of you. But if you don't comply with them, you will get your moment of fame and then be completely shut down from the music industry. Here's how they do it. The industry endorses its own artists on streaming platforms like Spotify by applying multiple subtle methods. One way is by putting the artist's desire to succeed at the best spots of curated playlists. The biggest one is the Today's Top Hits playlist, which doesn't actually show today's top hits. That it's the ugly, colorless Top 50 playlist. Today's Top Hits is what Spotify wants to be the top hits. Millions of streams from the general public come from the
I actually heard about that, and I don't know if it's a recent thing or if it's been happening, but a lot of people been saying like they've been getting a song that they only heard like once, not even all the way through, be they most listened to, most number one listen on Spotify, and they don't like I haven't even heard. I passed by that song. I don't even listen to this song, and it's
Kind of
like
like how they said with Drake, and that's no, I ain't no shade or nothing like that. They was pushing a lot of Drake, and I'm like, I used to listen to Drake a lot in high school. But as I grew up, I stopped listening to Drake, but they kept like forcing Drake. I said high school. No. 2010, the 2010s, the tens through that era. But like, when I was like 20 something. Dang, bro. But I used to listen to a lot of Drake back in the day, 2010 to like 2015, 16, 17. And then I just kind of stopped. But I keep getting Drake stuff.
Yeah.
But then this was funny though. I'm gonna tell on myself. I used to listen to Drake on burnt CDs, and my mixtape, that pair for different stuff like that.
Call the police.
Hey, I got Apple Music. I do everything the right way now. But back in the day when I was growing up, I used to consume it like that.
His playlist, so being a part of it, it's a vital part of a song's promotion. Spotify says that they decide which artists get to be at the top of the playlist or at the cover based on their intuition and expertise in music trends. But many find these arbitrary decisions suspicious, since Spotify loves giving this special treatment to certain artists from certain labels. To think that artists from certain powerful labels are paying their way to the cover of this playlist may not be a crazy thing to think. Spotify also takes advantage of the automatic autoplay feature. When you stop listening to an album you like, they will immediately play you a song they want you to stream. More recently, Spotify updated their homepage to a TikTok-like feed that lets you scroll down endlessly with songs and music videos being automatically played. So while some artists get millions of streams,
I don't use Spotify though. I don't use Spotify. I use Apple Music. I use Apple Music or YouTube when I follow my music.
added because of passive streams from curated playlists and the accidental streams from the autoplay feature, BTS get millions of streams deleted because fandom behavior of willingly listening to a song every day is considered
The whole alarm going off. I thought we were having an earthquake. Our core fan base.
That's crazy.
What's that?
The numbers.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Filter strings and unfiltered strings. But they can't help it now. They can't stop it now. Play.
bot behavior. So if you compare BTS's listens get millions of streams deleted because fandom behavior of willingly listening to a song every day is considered bot behavior. So if you compare BTS's unfiltered streams with their filter streams, you will find out that they are the ones with the highest rate of filter streams. Their streams get deleted more than any other artist. There are even days when their streams are cut in half. But Spotify is not the only platform doing this. Some of
Boy, that song made me have aura, boy. Boy. Rewind it back.
Some of BTS's biggest waves of new fans came from YouTube. Their music videos get so many views that BTS started breaking every YouTube record imaginable, time and time again. So every time BTS broke,
They did have that like that. You know, I knew about BTS a lot, but I was just like, man, I was never the big boy band type ever. And you know, I don't want to micromanage them, but like, that's what they would classify as over here, a boy band. But obviously, I know they so much more than that now. But that's what kind of drew off put me at the beginning. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? I didn't seen the NSYNCs, the Backstreet Boys, the 98 Degrees, the can you light
One
up my
Direction.
world like nobody else? The New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
I done synced all that, bro. I don't wanna.
And I noticed the trick, like not the trick. I don't know if this was intentional on their part, but I know what songs like the Butter song and stuff like that seemed like they was like kind of playing like, okay, fine, we're gonna make a generic song for
Yeah.
y'all to, so y'all can't
I don't
ignore
want to
us.
say generic, just a popular song.
A pop, yeah, like a pop,
like a pop song.
yeah, just a pop song for y'all, just so y'all know we can do this too, but we choose to put me in.
Because I did not know they made that. I did not know they made that. They up there. Like, they name is synonymous with NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Like, it's really up there. And the only reason I'm saying that is because, again, we American.
Yeah.
So, we tend to know more. And like Hima said, she had said that we kind of in a box. We are, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, but I also not going to down us for that. For not having, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't given to us like it's given us to us now. We wasn't readily able to access, like, well, now we are. But when I was growing up, it wasn't like that. The YouTube was a new thing.
It's just now starting
You
to
know
be
what I'm saying? So, and then also people brains, you got to give people some slack. People brains, like, the older you get, the more you get set in your ways. Me personally, I always want to learn and grow and learn new things. But I think about my parents, I think about my grandparents, and I think about some of my some of my friends I grew up with. They kind of already set their path and they don't want to know nothing else or do nothing else. I ain't saying it's okay. I'm just saying I get it. They up there now. You can't deny them now. BTS is like a common name in America, and I think that's what they're mad about.
And so much so to where when people use like the shortened version of behind the scenes, they're like, "Girl, I thought you talking about the group."
I thought you told me, yeah. Cause that's what I thought too. I'm like, BTS behind the scenes. I'm like, man, go on, man, bro. You wasting my time.
I don't care about how you
Don't
made
waste
this.
my time. Cause if it ain't smooth like butter,
I'm churning around.
I see that was hard. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was hard.
A record, YouTube changed their algorithm to find ways to delete what they say are inorganic views. But it's pretty clear that their algorithms never worked properly. That's why they keep changing it every time BTS gets a new record. So just to talk about the latest YouTube algorithm change, I'm going to talk about the most successful music videos from a Korean act so far this year. According to YouTube, it's this video. But according to the massive wave of new BTS fans you can find on Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube itself, it's On the Street by J-Hope of BTS featuring J. Cole and Like Crazy by Jimin of BTS.
And I liked that On the Street, but it's just not one of my favorite songs from J-Hope or BTS as a whole. I like it though. It's up. I like it a lot. It's just not one of my favorite. But I see why it would be up there though.
Yeah.
My favorite song by J-Hope is Mona Lisa. Or what's that other one where he was like in his bed?
Oh yeah, Daydream. I'm sorry. I was doing the star.
She a lieutenant in the army.
Both of these videos get millions of views deleted every day. It's common for YouTube to do this in the first 24 hours with every music video, since it's the day they get the
I think they do that with every video.
Okay.
When I post a video, I get a bunch of, well, I don't say views deleted. It'd be likes. I guess because they think it's bots.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's bots. Especially when it comes to BTS.
I think they've gotten lazy with their filtering. Because, before it was genuinely, okay, like you could tell when it was botted or something like that. But now it seems like they just got lazy and just just do this set percentage for every video.
Yeah.
Just cause.
Yeah. But they don't get rid of the dislikes and the stuff like the bad comments. That's why I said, like, she right. They doing something extra, man. For sure.
most views. As days pass, fans stop mass streaming and YouTube stops deleting views. But this is BTS, so YouTube is still deleting their music video views today, weeks after they were released. You may still think that YouTube is just deleting fake views, but it's simply impossible for a random Jimin interview to get more views in its first hours than an official and anticipated Jimin music video. It's not crazy to believe that YouTube disproportionately deletes views on BTS's music videos specifically. Let's be logical for a second. These K-pop acts are not bigger than BTS, and that's okay. But it's not okay for BTS to get their views deleted every hour while these other microscopic
And I don't mean to take away from what you say. It's not okay for nobody to do it. But it just seems so obvious now because it's BTS.
You like everybody got an eye on them.
Yeah.
You can't hide it no more.
Yeah, you can't do that with BTS. Nah, you can do that
I
with
think
some.
it's just kind of like a ripple effect.
That's why what I was just talking about myself. You can do that with somebody like me. I ain't, but and I'm talking about my channel, not yours. But yeah, you can't do that with BTS. It's just blatant. People see it, bro. Like, what are you doing?
And now it's gonna cause a ripple effect because now people who are fans of like smaller artists are gonna be like, well, if it's happening here,
It's got to be happening.
it's got because ain't nobody paying attention right here.
songs get views added because people are forced to stream their music videos as YouTube ads. On the other hand, because of these two videos, BTS recently received one of its biggest waves of new fans, probably the biggest since 2021. Yet YouTube wants us to believe that these are the real numbers.
Global takeover group BTS in the studio.
That boy RM got just some. Man, hold on. Let me. Man, I could be the leader of a group. We gonna fail.
Probably the most fraudulent practice in the music industry is giving radio importance. At least with streaming platforms, there is this sense of autonomy. Streaming platforms may choose the artists they want to be at the top. They may recommend you their songs and music.
I love where I'm from. I love my country. Don't get me wrong. I'm not proud of a lot of stuff that we do, but we have to have some pride in where we from. You know, I know the history of that we have with our country more than anybody. But it's okay to call certain things out. I think. I know we have a problem with new stuff. And the people that I talk to and the how I grew up, I understand way more on this subject matter because I've seen it. They don't want to accept anything, and it's not that it's not good. It's just the people are like, it's just a tricky thing to explain without coming off in a bad way. When you have pride in stuff that you built, it's hard for you to accept new things. And I guess K-pop and all the other stuff was just new stuff. And it's sad to me personally because I keep my mind open. I've been watching anime since I was 9, listening to all type of music since I was 9. And I'm only saying this too because I know how I was treated, liking certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Before the weebs, before all the other stuff, it was people like me. I don't think they understand that having pride in yourself. Okay, I found it. I don't think they can understand having pride in yourself don't mean that you have to shit everybody else out.
Okay,
You get what I'm saying? Having pride in where you from don't mean you don't have to accept other people's stuff. Because for instance, like I said, I've been watching a lot of those dramas, Chinese drama. I love the way they dress. Specifically when they get married. It was a dress I saw. I'm like, oh man, that is fire. You know what I mean? But that's not taken away from how we get married, how we jump the broom. You know what I'm saying? That's not taken away from that. It's just appreciation. It's like fear. It's like they're afraid that we're going to be taken over. You know, you can't, like, bro, I love rap music and I understand that black people made rap music. I would never be afraid somebody would take that from us. That's why I can appreciate other races and cultures making that type of music. BTS, they make you think.
Platforms may choose the artists they want to be at the top. They may recommend you their songs and music videos time and time again. They may even steal a stream from you because of their autoplay features and paid ads. But at least there are ways to fight this. Armies may not get.
Also, the world knows music influences a generation. What we see and what we consume. Music, food, movies, shows, TV, now YouTube and streaming apps. They know that controls the they know that, so they, it makes sense why they are terrified of BTS. They know that a group of people that cares about mental health and prioritize loving each other and being good people. Oh no, we can't have that.
features and paid ads. But at least there are ways to fight this. Armies may not get BTS ads and recommendations, but they can look for the songs and videos themselves. Armies may not get all of their streams content, but at least the industry recognizes about half of them. But what has no solution except to pay is radio. Radio mysteriously chooses certain songs to get played and stays with those, giving them millions of radio spins and points to music charts that will give them a #1. But here you have Jimmy.
I for sure haven't listened to radio since I was like in high school, since I was 16. And that's just because I ain't have a choice. I do not listen to radio. Never. I did because you have no choice. Like growing up, you know what I'm saying? Gospel and other R&B stations and hip hop stations. But when I got older, bro, I didn't want to. I ain't listen to the radio. I don't even know how radio's still a thing.
I listen to it like whenever I tend to leave the radio on when we go out driving and stuff. And it's just funny to me because you kind of pick up on stuff. Because I don't know if you keep track of it. You probably don't pay no attention. But I know there'll be like a song that came out 2 years ago that they'll run back and cycle to before playing a song by a newer artist that's like favorite.
And as much as BTS and other groups pay homage to black culture or hip hop culture, I don't understand why they wouldn't play it on hip hop. Like that Set Me Free. Man, put that on the hip hop station. It's terrifying. It's fear.
Of BTS, who has a #1 song and millions of radio play requests by fans and still receives 0 points from radio. And this is not even a crazy foreign song that the American general public may reject. This is a mainstream yet nicely produced pop song in English. But this is just
Have we heard that by Jimmy?
No, we have not.
Okay.
reality. It was not in the industry's plans or in their best interest to make Like Crazy popular. So when it happened, they once again pretended like BTS doesn't exist and continue sabotaging their songs. Life Goes On was another radio-friendly song by BTS that got a #1 on the Hot 100, but they received a total of 6 spins on US radio. That's 0 points for music charts. Dynamite and Butter were #1 songs in English by BTS that were played on the radio to an extent, but the number of spins were not enough to maintain their #1 position. They were only able to stay on the top of the charts because
Bro just did the Michael Jackson kick. I just noticed it.
to maintain their #1 position. They were only able to stay on the top of the charts because people were streaming and buying their songs. That is the main difference with BTS's songs and the industry songs. If you take the millions of radio spins from the majority of the industry's promoted songs, they wouldn't only have bigger falls than BTS. They would simply not be in the chart at all. This is how the industry chooses their success stories from the very beginning. Mass radio play makes a song debut look more successful than what it actually is, and therefore it misleads and attracts the general public. If this doesn't work and the general public still rejects a song, the industry doesn't give up. Mass radio play makes an unsuccessful song stay in the charts with minimal sales and streams from real people. While this happens,
You know, I've always had a problem. I've been recently having a problem with like music and stuff. And I'd be like, and I would be honest to you. I'm be honest with you. I'm not gonna name no song. I'm not gonna throw nobody under the bus. But it's some songs I'd be looking at, I be like, why do people like this?
And then you go and see.
Right. And like now what she explained to make a lot of sense because people don't really
They
like it. You know, but I know just because I don't like something don't mean that other people don't like it. But some stuff just be a little iffy. You be like,
I know for me.
I don't hear nobody playing that.
That's all just been
I
free.
don't hear nobody singing that. I don't hear nobody talking about that. Like, and I'm a pretty social person, and I get out.
And I was gonna say, even with like, what's the first place you'll find a song you don't know about? TikTok.
Yeah.
And I get so many different versions. I get so many different genres.
Yeah.
And like, if I don't hear that song nowhere,
I'd be wondering,
it's suspicious.
Like,
Cause that's the one place you'll find. Oh, I didn't know this
I'm
existed.
gonna be honest with you. America good for popping up oh, boom. You didn't know this person? No. And I've been listening to music for a long time. No. This person came out of nowhere. I know nothing about them. Nothing. And the whole time you forcing this person down my throat, people like BTS and other people who really making music, you know what I'm saying? And it's not just BTS. I don't want you because it's a BTS video, but like it's a few artists over here. Mm-hmm. Even over here they doing it. But it's an artist over here I'm listening to today. And I'm like, why didn't I know this?
Person.
Oh, the type of music that they make ain't. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny we watching this about BTS and it's so true, but it's making me think about everybody that they got slighted.
Yeah. And you notice like, oh, the trends, the similarities in what
Yeah.
they did and how it's tracking.
Yeah, and what's going on? Facts.
Songs like Jimin's, which literally got a #1 and millions of people streaming and buying, will still not receive any radio spins. Radio doesn't care about how radio friendly the song is. They don't care about the millions of faithful listeners they will get if they play BTS music. They don't.
And I kind of contradicted myself, but I was just talking about personally, not contradicted, but I don't listen to radio. So this particular thing don't really hit me like that because I don't listen. Like I said, I hadn't listened to radio in a long time. You know what I'm saying? But I do think they should make a whole bunch of stations.
Yeah.
Like a K-pop station.
Like basically what we have on Apple Music.
Uh,
It's literally so many, like you have an
that's
80
streaming though. You know, I don't mean to cut you off.
But like it should be similar to that, I think, because you can then it would
They
be more.
They do have XM radio, like satellite radio.
I did not know that. I forgot about it.
I'm
so doggone privileged. I'm only used to the stream. I think it would be also you would be better organized that way. I think kind of like we have like it is a radio station just with gospel music on it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it should be like that for everything. You could put all your.
And that's more about too. That's more about like people, like I was talking about earlier, people's reluctance to change.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I hopefully we get that. Hopefully we get there. But I think it's more like they just don't want to change. You know. And they feel like, well, if you really want to listen to it, it's out there. Nah, bro, you need to make it accessible.
Don't care about the most requested songs. The industry's plans are the industry's plans. The reason why many talk about the industry as a whole is because all of these music entities are interconnected one way or another. Artists and their labels know that being on the Billboard charts gives the illusion that the general public is listening to a song. And to get a #1 song on this chart, you need streams, sales, and radio play. So music labels, allegedly, pay for all of these radio play, fraudulent streams.
And that's why I like people like Kendrick. Because it was never about anything besides the art.
Mm-hmm.
It was never about none of that. You know? Like, he never cared. And that's how I feel too about like YouTube and stuff. That's why I like YouTube so much. But then again, you start to realize, like you said, I like YouTube for the fact that like you can make something of yourself on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the sense of like, if you just want to create something, you can create and not care about numbers, none of that. You know? Because my other channel is not. But I love creating, you know what I mean? And that's what I think it should be more about. That's why I like BTS too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And also BTS the same way. But I had been on BTS as long as I've been on Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's about the love of the game. That's why I really don't deal with the music industry at all. If I'm gonna make some music, I'm gonna make it out. I'm gonna put it out there. I want people to listen to it because I think it's supposed to exist. You know what I mean? But the music industry definitely need an overhaul, bro. It sucks.
So music labels, allegedly, pay for all of these radio play, fraudulent streams, and media play because they can be an investment for future real sales and streams. This can be an investment for real popularity and real listeners. If all of these investments fail to convince the general public,
and that's why too they be making. I mean, I know I stop it a lot. That's why they be making so much music. It's so oversaturated. And also, I saw that BTS making a comeback, 2026. They got a website and everything. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
It just be so much stuff. That's also why I like Kendrick, one of my favorite artists. If not my favorite artist, it don't always, year after year, day after day, week after week. It's just too much, bro. It is. It get to be too much. I'm sorry, you should say?
I just a recent artist I like now. I'll let you hear Raven Lene.
Raven Lene,
I go back and see she had like
Need you right now.
If I see you, I'm only breaking down.
Sing it.
And oh, it's hard to see you when I wish you were right here. When I wish you were everywhere.
Stop.
Okay.
It was beautiful. But I'm sorry, you said what?
Just like going back and seeing how much, like, and it's crazy because she doesn't have like a huge amount of stuff, but it's kind of like, you know, when you prep, like, okay, I feel like this song is gonna do really good, but I'm gonna have an album ready too that I released 5 years ago, so that when people listen to this song, they go back and listen to my other stuff. That's kind of like how she was.
Yeah.
And she just genuinely, like,
That's
you
why I
can listen
said
to it and
she
hear it.
had music out.
And
That's
she
what I'm
just-
saying.
it's
Like
just for the love
that's
of it.
what I was finna say. Raven Lene, she like one of those people too who like kind of fell under the radar, and like
She got
boom,
some
she
good
was out. But I'm like, oh, she been had music. But they trying to force you to listen to other folks, man. I ain't gonna go there. No shade.
And the label is bold enough, they will continue paying for these tactics to stay on the charts while no real people are streaming or buying the song. These failed industry promoted songs that no one is listening to will then be nominated for Grammys with the excuse that they care about quality and not popularity.
She low key throwing shade though. Put these people in the video.
These Grammys will then elevate the artist and the music label's reputation, and then they will get more money invested in them. This money will then be used to buy media play, radio play, streams, and the circle continues. If a massively promoted song or album is successful, the artist may get their investment money back, as well as the obvious Grammys. This will give the artist the most important factor to make money: reputation. Allegedly, music labels pay way more money to streaming platforms for promotion than they receive from streams. The money paid for radio spins can go from thousands of dollars to multi-million-dollar settlements. And getting this investment back as sales is not as common because buying music is not a popular enough practice amongst the general public. Musicians rarely make
I feel like I took a master. She giving us a master class.
Class.
Ooh, Boracity. I hope I said that right. Boracity. You gotta roll your eyes whenever you speak at Espanol. Roll. Me llamo Tad. Te llamo Amaya. Y hablamos español muy. I was gonna say muy mal, but that means bad. I forgot the Spanish. Bueno. Spanish word for Spanish.
We are very, very thankful.
Spanish word for Spanish. Spanish word for good.
Oh.
Hablamos español muy bueno. We speak Spanish very good.
We.
Or well. The conjugation is hablar. It means to talk. Hablo. I talk. Hablas. You talk. Hablamos. We talk. Nosotros is us. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I just gave y'all.
You went down the hole.
Yeah. Hablamos español muy mal.
Tech is not a popular enough practice amongst the general public. Musicians rarely make profit from their music. They earn money from advances, merchandise, royalties, licensing fees.
If I make music and people don't like my music and I make money from my stuff, I just stop being a musician.
The funniest thing, I think, is just learning how many people don't have rights to their own music. The royalties that are not being, like, I think that's one of the craziest things I've seen revealed in mass of just how many people.
That is crazy.
It's so disrespectful. I feel like if I put the work in, like, I don't let nobody else write it. I do all the work of producing it
That's
myself.
why I tell you all
writing
the time.
it.
I tell you all the time to do what? Well, I tell you a lot of stuff all the time. You have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Build it yourself. You know, what's for you is for you. And it's gonna be meant to be, but faith without work is what? You don't know?
I can't remember that. Dang it, you told me.
Faith without work is dead, dog. It's dead. You gotta get up and do it, man. And all this gonna be torn down in a minute. It ain't gonna be none of this no more because they can't stop it. BTS is helping that. They can't stop it.
Yep.
You can't stop it. BTS don't even have to be with that company. They could just start making music independent right now. And people gonna support them. Be somebody of worth. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Not to
Just Shia LaBeouf.
do it. What you said?
I know I said it wrong.
Say it again.
Shia LaBeouf.
Who?
Shia LaBeouf.
One more time.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
I am so sorry. For the past 5 years.
Shia LaBeouf, you call this man.
Yes.
Shia LaBeouf.
And concerts. That's why that number one is so important. That's why many would rather not make any profits now and get a Grammy later. It's like being influencers. Their actual content may not make a lot of profit, but the reputation and popularity of their name can get them fashion deals, commercials, and a time slot in a music festival. This
And that's what I saw too. A lot of people, like YouTubers in specific, and TikTokers, they get a lot of brand deals. And nobody ever reached out to us, shameless plug. Hey, it's gotta mean something though, guys. You gotta stand for something. My dad used to say, stand for something, son. But yeah, a lot of people get brand deals, and I was thinking like, as long as you got the notoriety, I guess it makes sense.
But I always thought it was weird. I don't I don't know if I just hadn't been paying attention to it before, but I just feel like recently it's been a way more of these. I don't want to call them newer, but like just like artists that only got 1 or 2 songs out collaborating with a whole bunch of people. I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention to it before, if it's just like a recent thing that's been happening, but it just seemed like it's so much more collaboration versus music releasing itself.
Yeah, it is a bunch of features.
Like
Yeah.
something you need.
And I think that's why I kind of like, I like that J Hope song on the street, but like I feel like, and I was telling in the video, he could have did it by himself. You feel me? And honestly, I wish he would have, because I liked it better without J Cole. You get what I'm saying? Personally, I like J Hope song without J Cole. It's a lot of stuff that happened with J Cole over the past 2 years too that was kind of like, made me see him in a different light. And that's no shade. I still like him as an artist. But yeah, a bunch of features. I want to hear you.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing.
You know what I'm saying? Let me hear you. What you got to say? You know what I'm saying? Kind of like that freestyle I had hit with the 69,000 now.
There are many variables and outcomes. Sometimes artists invest in radio play and end up making a lot more money from sales or concerts. Sometimes an artist has a good relationship with the industry for years, and then they stop shaking hands with industry people and they receive 0 Grammy nominations for an extremely popular, critically acclaimed album. When it comes to BTS, the Western industry's main interest is ratings and social media engagement, because that is direct money for the Western industry. BTS's 5 Grammy nominations are historic for a number of reasons, but their lack of wins show the obvious.
Because the Grammys is, again, I'm not giving no slight, but the Grammys is an American-based organization. I don't want to. I consider all that stuff like corporations and companies and stuff. So I'd be glad when people don't get Grammys, and you know what I'm saying, because it's like it's an iffy thing, because whether you got a Grammy or not, I deal with you.
And I feel like it also be like it almost feel like here, since you keep on complaining about it type of thing. If you do, I think, because then
they deserve Grammys though. Don't get me wrong. I just,
if you're not gonna give it to me because you think I earned it, you just give it to me for me to be quiet. Don't give it to me at all.
Don't give it to me. I do not like the Grammys as a whole, but I get it.
Message the Grammys are trying to send them. You can't be invited, so we have the ratings, but you are not our friends, so you won't win. In the end,
that's why I don't like them.
The industry has the first and last say, and this doesn't only happen in the Western music industry.
What was Justin Bieber doing, bro? He's so edgy. Man, what a baby, Justin Bieber. What a cereal bowl on your head, cut your hair, Justin Bieber.
You had a bowl cut?
You didn't think that's what that was?
I thought it was a good bob. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a bowl cut.
You won't
it wasn't a bowl cut, but
close.
It was close.
Believe how much the South Korean music industry tries to sabotage the only artists capable of bringing billions of dollars to their economy. Again, this is because BTS are not part of their elite. The 3 major music labels in South,
and they still did all of what they doing right now without any help. That's why, like, Terrified, I wouldn't even. They don't even need them.
Just looking at all the companies.
All the companies.
Yeah.
Which one is
BTS?
I know they signed with Hive, right?
Oh, right, big hit.
Big hit.
Yeah, it's I think it's now a sub part of Hive.
Okay.
But yeah, big hit.
I was finna say HG.
They're not a part of it. They just X Guy X. They are part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a part of this.
Why did I think that?
Korea control the entertainment industry. They have enough power to blacklist artists from independent labels like BTS and make them.
Oh, they are basically independent though.
Yep.
They got independent. Oh, that's what's up. What you looking at?
See who all them.
DC?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who is it?
Oh, we got Red Velvet right here.
Oh, y'all know that Red Velvet, her favorite group. Y'all know that? Y'all know that Red Velvet, her favorite group. How come you ain't saying that? What's your favorite Red Velvet song?
Why would you even do that? See.
Like, why would you even do that?
Because you know, Bad Boys up there.
Perfect 10.
Yep, Perfect 10. I got it's one I have not let you hear. Kingdom Come.
All right, we'll
You
get
gonna
to it.
take-
This is a BTS video. It's a BTS video. Who else in there?
EXO.
Oh, EXO in there?
Right, yeah, around this around here.
Ooh, don't mess up my tempo. K-I-C-T-M-O.
And like NCT.
Ain't that EXO?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
NCT. Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Keep it
right.
going.
It ain't all of them. I can't see
19 of them. Nope.
media downplay their achievements. There isn't a common practice of deleting sales like in American music charts, but what they would do is freeze the charts and then apologize for a technical error, so if millions of BTS sales are not counted once again. This is how the different music entities inside each music industry are interconnected. They need
This hit me hard, too, because I know the history of my people. Let me get up on because I know I'm probably sound far away. I know the history of our people. Every chance, like black people, for a while, they do better about it now or better about hiding it. Every time our people started to do something, they changed the rules. You know, I think about basketball, for instance. You know, they said for you couldn't dunk. Dunking was illegal.
I remember seeing.
You know, it's. I'm sorry, you feel like that.
I'm just laughing because after about the third technical error, I'm gonna be looking at you a little weird.
Yeah.
Every time.
They is hating on them boys, man. And in the video, I ain't even talked about BTS that much in here, but like, dang.
It just like.
Cause I'm thinking about them.
And then
Cause they so massively successful too. Like, that's why, you know, I was thinking about other artists, but like I'm just shocked they did all this stuff to them and they still huge.
They still like that just shows the talent.
And they are terrified, for real. Oh, what happened? The audio just cut clean off, bro.
You accidentally hit him.
I hit him. Oh, my bad. Go back.
I unmuted.
each music industry
JYP?
are interconnected.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, before?
Yeah, before.
Once again, this is how the different music entities inside each music industry are interconnected. They need one another to function. Sometimes
that JYP ain't it?
Yes.
Well, I watched that one video of JYP and his face live in my face.
Huh?
His face live in my head without rent free. I need some magnesium. What you gonna say?
Woo! He's a national treasure. I don't care what anybody says.
they are one and the same. If you thought Billboard and Rolling Stone were at some point competing for who has the best charts, think about how they are both owned by Banks Media Corporation, which also owns Variety, Deadline, The Hollywood Reporter, and an interest in music business worldwide. So if BTS is still the biggest group in the world, but they don't have a good relationship with the music industry, here you will have Guess Who, Billboard, Rolling Stone, Variety, and The Hollywood Reporter making a profit out of BTS by selling exclusive photo shoots while at the same time writing negative articles undermining their success. This person said something in
You know, and it's funny too. I know I stop it a lot. It's so funny because in my youth, I'm gonna be honest. In my youth, I used to think if I wasn't listening to it, it wasn't popular. Right? And I forget that just because I grew up don't mean that there wasn't nobody my age at the time of me thinking that. And that's what we just stuck in that cycle of. We stuck in that cycle. Well, if I'm not listening to it, it's not popular. And that could be further for the truth. Because whether I was listening to BTS or not, look how successful they got. Right? You didn't start listening to them either till what? Later on.
Later on.
Right? And you 19. And look how successful they got. All this is telling me is that one, like she said, like they said, they're terrified of BTS. And two, it don't matter. Because BTS don't need them.
BTS gonna BTS.
BTS gonna be the best. Because they ready to eat for everybody. See what I did there? Because if you take the E for everybody, you put that in BTS, you got the best. Don't hear me.
Billboard is nothing but an ad-selling business, the literal definition of a billboard. So why are you surprised the artists Billboard promoted since day one end up succeeding in the Billboard charts? Like I said, there are not many artists that make money from their music, but music sales are still an important factor to get a #1 song or album, so they will digitally sell their songs for cents and their albums for only a couple of dollars. This makes a
You know what I like about that Taylor Swift 1989 album?
I wonder what.
That I was born in 1989. I never listened to the album. Though I'm not trying to doubt. I just never listened to it. But I do like that it was called 1989 because that's the best year right there. Kang's born in that year. Kang's. One Kang in specific. The Kang of brain fog.
A lot of points for charts, but not so much money for the artist. They will also do the classic bundle album sales by selling concert tickets and different kinds of merch like t-shirts, socks, underwear, cups, lollipops, energy
Who buying weekend underwear? I know you can buy underwear for the weekend. Like, oh, these is my Saturday draws. But like, who's buying weekend without the E underwear? Is it you? Let me find out you out here buying blinding lights underwear.
Now, what if they wear them on a weekday?
Blasphemy. Blasphemy, I say.
drinks, and even condoms.
Who is out here buying energy drinks made by DJ Khaled? Is it because they the best? Why is you out here buying? I'm just so upset I can't even get my words together.
Energy drinks. Do you turn into DJ Khaled when you drink them?
Along with a copy of their album. Charts will then count these merch sales as album sales. However, BTS's main strategy to get their #1 albums and songs is to focus on music sales, real sales. BTS has never bundled their albums with any kind of merchandise or concert tickets. Their biggest sin, which the industry loves to point out, is the fact that they release a maximum of 4 versions of an album. But these
Shout out to my friend. She I saw when she had bought these. Her husband had bought her these like 3 years ago. I want to say 3 years ago. What you gonna say?
I'm laughing because like I always liked the way they do their albums, like K-pop artists in general, because you get like photo cards, you know. So it'd be like photos of the members. That'll be random. You get a little book. It's not just the standard. Here go your CD and your doggone lyric book. That's all you get. Like it's actually worth something.
I think I just because I'm old, so I go thinking about like when we bought CDs, we just go to Walmart
and just pick it up and it
this,
just be the little.
like the last CD I bought. Don't judge me. Was The Dream, Love and Money, Love versus Money, and I went and bought it, and I done bought the clean version.
Oh no!
But I'm in there going through the thing. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna buy this, and I bought it.
So all you had was like sing it mute.
Was my very first CD I bought. I just told you the other day.
Wait. Was it Eminem? No.
No,
It wasn't Eminem. No, it was Eminem. It was
I borrowed that Eminem CD.
You borrowed the Eminem CD.
Here's a hint. I was 14.
I'm gonna just like in Lil Wayne because I can never.
No, not Lil Wayne. It was College Dropout by Kanye West.
Ah! Why do I keep leaving this?
I just was listening to that dang near in tears the other day. Like, man, so much time that went by.
Why do I keep leaving him? It's always.
Sorry, Dad. I'm a failure.
For only special occasions. The norm for BTS is to release 2 versions of an album, something completely harmless if you
It definitely look like it's worth. Like, look at that. Look at the packaging.
compare it to the insane sales tactics by other music labels. Fans being encouraged to buy 2 or 4 versions of the same album because they come with a unique photo card is nothing compared to K-pop singers releasing 7 or 13 versions of the same album.
Listen, they got a reason. They got so many members.
Oh yeah, so other people can get paid. That's
Yeah,
why they do
because
it.
like okay, so say each album comes with a different photo card, like a photo card of each member. This group 17, they have 13 members. So if you get 13 versions, you'll probably end up getting a photo card of each member, or like NCT. They haven't done it, but they probably could get away with selling like 27 versions. Of if you wanted to get the photo card,
I'm trying to get you to understand something, darling. BTS and XG is the last group of 5 plus, not 5 plus, anything over 5. Okay? I cannot do it. I can't do it. I can't even say 13 without getting tired. Okay? It's a lot. I blame you and people like you. Nah. It's too much. Y'all got too much free space in your brain.
I didn't say I memorized everybody. I just said I don't.
You still know they got 13 and you know their names. You just boom. 17. 17 got 13 members. That's too much for me, G. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm old and foggy.
BTS's 2 or 4 versions of an album don't have the purpose to maximize album sales, or they would be way cheaper. BTS's album versions are intended
You think I can pull out PK? Don't
Yeah.
do that.
I think so.
Don't do that. Yeah, I pull it off because it's a wig.
to actually make money, and their number of versions usually has something to do with the album's concept. If they think
J-Hope got the best smile out of everybody. Like, it's so much light in his smile. J-Hope got the best smile.
one version of an album is enough to capture the album's concept, then they will release only one version. If the album's concept works better,
Nah, I done told you like HG, my daughters. Now, BTS, my brothers. You know, it's only one person. They're not fictional, but I call Naruto my brother. Like, I grew up with him.
Mm-hmm.
But BTS, they my real life brothers, man. Y'all think they'll let me join?
Yeah.
Him said that he got Tay. What is it? What's his name?
Taeyeon.
Taeyoung. I was just finna say Taeyoung, and I'd be Tad O. Taeyoung and Tad O. V and T. Come on, man.
VNT making
Come
R&B.
on, man. I wish I could. What? Stop.
in 2 opposite works, then they release 2 versions. It's as simple as that. Another common practice to maximize sales is to release remixes of a song. All of these remixes, sales, and streams will be combined and
Sometimes I wish BTS would do these methods because they deserve way more than they get. More credit, more resources, all of it.
I see why they don't though, because with the seeing how it's set up, if they do it, it'll be a problem.
Oh yeah.
They'll
It'll
get
be
judged for doing.
somebody to talk about. That's a fact.
It'll be just a
That's
you ain't
a
gonna
fact.
count it because you use this method.
That's a fact. Y'all already discredited me enough.
help the main song climb in music charts. BTS very occasionally releases multiple remixes of a song, and ARMYs buy these remixes to help BTS stay on the charts, since they receive literally 0 points from radio and their streams are cut in half. But while BTS is being criticized by the industry for this remix tactic, other artists are celebrated and called smart and iconic for doing exactly the same. The industry and
Them boys was out there crying. If we had 7,260 people, that's how I feel with the subscribers. Imagine having 7,260 people clapping for you. Oh my goodness, bro. 7,000. I'm talking about y'all. If you don't know,
You didn't pick up.
I know I'm low back here, but I'm talking about y'all. If you hadn't picked up on it, 7,260 people. I just want to thank y'all. I want to be as grateful as BTS is to y'all as they are to the Army, us. You know what I'm saying? I'm so grateful. Imagine that, bro. I'll be out there boohoo crying too, snatching my head all off. He's bald. He's crying and he's bald.
I'm behind you.
How do you say thank you in Korean? Look at you. You don't even know. Well, I speak Spanish. Gracias. I just say boraje. I purple you. Man, them boys was out there crying.
multiple
I finna cry with them.
fandoms think they're
Did y'all know that Tomorrow by BTS inspired me to keep doing this? Did y'all know that? Like, Tomorrow by BTS. Who's still watching this, bro? Who's still watching it? But if y'all didn't know it, all the people that's still watching, BTS Tomorrow inspired me because it came to me in the time. And shout out to the people who've been here to notice. When we was doing the channel in the beginning, it ain't that I didn't want to. I was just very not in a good place. And my daughter was keeping me in a good place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Making me, and y'all, man, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all, like, that song, man, the song in that time, I could just go on and nauseum. I could just go on and nauseum. But yeah, I don't know. It just touched me to see them on that stage crying, bro. Like, I feel the same way about y'all as they feel about us, Army. You know what I'm saying? I say us because I am a part of Army, man. I'm one of these boys' biggest fans. And it's more than the music for me. You know? It's more than the music for me. You know, I don't see them as I cannot listen to any more of their music for the rest of my life and still be like one of their biggest supporters. You know. I don't want to say biggest supporters because I know it's some out there that's I'm talking like spiritually, mentally, and like energy wise. I support them in everything that they do. And they gonna always get like a like from me. Like, oh, BTS? BTS? Oh yeah, BTS. We talking about BTS? The boys who prioritize mental health, who prioritize being good people to other people. Them? Oh yeah. W's, big W's in the chat. I'm sorry.
They're doing something by accusing armies of mass buying BTS albums and songs, without realizing that by doing so, they are admitting that the quote-unquote organic hits from the charts are there with industry support and not fandom support. The industry and multiple fandoms criticize and laugh at BTS for not having radio points, when they have no control over that. They will have to pay for that just like every other artist is doing. The industry and multiple fandoms criticize and laugh at armies for mass buying, when all they're doing is balance the unfair treatment by the industry. If BTS is not willing to pay for radio, which is illegal, or pay for playlisting in streaming platforms, then armies will buy every copy of BTS music available. BTS depends on their fandom and their fandom only. That's what terrifies the industry. BTS are able to stay on the
We were just talking about that earlier. That for sure.
charts while actually making money from their music. That money goes to the BTS members and their Korean label, while the Western music industry receives nothing. Even the distribution deal BTS has with an American label benefits BTS more than it benefits
What sin I told you, seven deadly sin I told you is the worst?
Greed.
Greed. And I hope y'all read between the lines because I'm not gonna say anything else. Greed. And people who act like if it ain't nothing in it for me, I'm not gonna do it. Greed, bro.
the American label, so the label prioritizes their actual signed artists and dismisses BTS. That's what makes the
I just had to check and see if M was really mute.
industry mad. That's why the industry has ridiculed them so much that fandoms have convinced themselves that BTS are the corrupt ones instead of being the against all odds winners in a corrupt industry. And this is beyond the industry being petty. Other fandoms are convinced that the general public's support is better than fandom support because that is, according to the industry, organic success. But as you can see, there is nothing organic about these tactics. There is nothing organic about an industry choosing its own success stories and sabotaging the ones overcoming.
I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna say what I got to say and I'm gonna mean it with my chest. They do control what we get to see over here. They do. They do. They do. That's why I don't pay attention to it. I never have. You're not gonna tell me what I like and what I did. You're not gonna do it, bro. I used to think commercials. Now commercials did never work on me ever, but like in the telling me what to buy. But like if you keep seeing a McDonald's commercial and McDonald's up the street, oh yeah, I will go get McDonald's. I ain't getting that whatever they put on the TV, but I'm gonna go. They definitely control a lot of stuff that we see, without a doubt.
Their unfair obstacles. What is organic is having a fan base of real people actually buying and streaming the music.
Facts. Or watching the videos on YouTube. That's what's organic. But I hate.
You can see these millions of real people in sold-out stadium tours, something that the majority of the number one artists and quote-unquote million sellers cannot accomplish. The general public may be tricked into streaming a song. They may follow a music trend on TikTok, but they are not always willing to buy expensive concert tickets. The general public moves on and forgets, but an army of fans is able to make an album or song successful without the artist paying for industry support. Real organic success is when an artist transforms the general public into fans, and that's what BTS does with every release.
That's a fact. I'm not a general public though, because I don't put myself in that. In this particular case, I am, because I didn't know who BTS was, but like in like a just like the generic general who didn't have prior knowledge of other cultures and stuff. No, that's not me. I definitely had prior knowledge to different type of music. I just BTS just wasn't on my radar, you know. But that's a fact. They are doing that with the general public. People who wouldn't normally listen to BTS, listening to them. And I want to know what right now. I want to know down in the comment section, if you're a BTS fan, or if you listen to BTS, what was the song? Since nobody's watching, obviously at this point, what was the song that made you fall in love or decide that you were going to be a part of the army? For me, it was Tomorrow. You got one?
I'm gonna say Black Swan.
Black Swan. I haven't heard it.
Yes, you did.
I have?
Yeah. Do you think? Do you think?
Oh, yeah. What am I talking about? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess it just didn't hit me like,
Yeah.
yes, I did. It just didn't come to my head right there. But it was Tomorrow. From what I've heard from Jimin, it Set Me Free,
Yeah.
part 2. Mona Lisa by J-Hope. Standing Next to You by John Jungkook. And what's the
By V.
yeah.
Stay with you? No.
For Us.
For Us. Why I said stay with you? I think about the chorus.
For Us by V. Because I started with Stay With You, but I didn't want to say it. So For Us, Jen, I hadn't heard a lot from Jen. And who else am I missing? That was Jen, just Jen. Sugar. Agnes D. Without a question. But Jen,
I guess I Still Life by R.E.M.
R.E.M.
Mm-hmm. I'm still alive. Time this.
What R.E.M.? I like R.E.M. whole catalog.
Yeah.
I would say R.E.M.'s whole catalog. Yeah. But leave down in the comment section what's your favorite BTS song or what made you get into BTS. It was Tomorrow that made me be like, okay, yeah. And it was Black Swan. Okay, yeah. It's okay, yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta say it.
Black Swan. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You gotta be like, for me it was Black Swan, and I was listening to that. I was like, okay, yeah.
Oh, duh. For me, it was Black Swan. I was like, okay, yeah.
I'm sorry.
The fandom's numbers only go up. This is clearly reflected in the percentage of fans who consider themselves only
Y'all know we tried to listen to Twice, and they blocked our video.
ARMY. The majority of BTS fans
I'm sorry, go back. What you looking at?
Just seeing all the groups that was listed.
So they got Blackpink, Twice, EXO, Stray Kids. Oh, and they got them by they got them by 8 million. EXO growing on me too though. Stray Kids really didn't hit like that. I know you still like them.
Mm-hmm. Me and
but
Phoebe.
who was that? Phoebe.
Me and Phoebe.
Yeah,
locked
Phoebe.
in?
Yeah, shout out to Phoebe. She loves Stray Kids. EXO, Twice, Blackpink. I know they had that little issue, that little kerfuffle. But I ain't really heard that like, not a lot of people want us to react to that too. I think like one or two.
Yeah.
We try to tend to go with the popular, what people want to see on the channel. But we still watching. But yeah, that little kerfuffle with Blackpink kind of off-put us by a lot.
in the percentage of fans who consider themselves only ARMY. The majority of BTS fans are not K-pop fans. The majority of BTS
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because a lot of people.
Is that why they get like this? Is that why we get like a bad rep sometimes?
I think it's more so how the industry has kind of played it. Like she was talking about earlier, how like BTS are seen as the villains by multiple different fandoms. And then you have those people that go out their way to pretend to be fans.
Yeah, that's what
and
Hema
then
was
they
saying, that the
and they
boys that
set up
pretend.
this negative.
And I believe that. But she was saying like most of the BTS fans are not K-pop fans.
Yeah. And you look and see because, for example, like, okay, Red Velvet fan, like you can go to a Red Velvet fan page and see they also listen to EXO as well. But if you go to a BTS fan page, it's like 9 times out of 10 they're gonna be mainly BTS.
Okay.
You have the few that are going to be like, oh, I also listen to like 17 or Stray Kids, but majority.
Because I like I don't mean to cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
But you like almost all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have, you have your favorite, which is ATEEZ.
Yeah.
over. Is it ATs?
Yeah, AT. Yeah, AT.
It's ATs over others. But I treat them all equal.
Yeah.
And I do got a place in my heart for BTS, but I think that's just because I found the song from them first,
Mhm.
and then no. I think if I was to go,
Yeah.
it'd be BTS.
I'm kind of because I separate both BTS and XG. Like
Oh
they
yeah,
my
I
top.
was just gonna say,
They my
but
top.
this not K. That's not K-pop.
Yeah, that's why they have their
You know what
own
I'm saying?
category. But then if we're
Uh-huh.
in K-pop, then I pick AT. You know, I
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
stick
yeah.
because they
I
BTS.
like it all though because
Yeah.
I like pop music. I try my best not to put anybody over anybody,
Mhm.
but like I get the BTS, I get it,
Yeah.
like the influence, the music, the everything. I really do understand it, like from that standpoint. But also, yeah, I can't really name another group that's like I think about often. You listen to everybody on this group. I mean, on this
Yeah,
list.
I haven't heard much. Yeah, good like
I
80% of the
ain't
people.
heard no Blackpink.
Yeah, I
I
haven't.
heard twice. We heard
Yeah,
two Twice
Twice.
songs. Heard
Stray
about
Kids.
3 Stray Kids. Heard about 3 EXO songs.
17.
Haven't heard any 17.
Yeah, listen.
I haven't heard 17. Obviously, I had no
Heard.
choice to listen to Red Velvet.
TXT they
Haven't heard TXT.
got legend.
Obviously, we know Sugar.
And I haven't listened to much. She did make that song. It was a song on viral on TikTok that I didn't know she made that I liked. But other than that, I haven't heard much of IU.
Yeah, I done heard way more BTS songs
Than that
than
entire
a group combined.
Yeah.
So they definitely right about the numbers.
Fans are part of the general public, and it is easily understandable fans who consider themselves only ARMY. The majority of BTS fans are not K-pop fans. The majority of BTS fans are part of the general public, and it is easily understandable when you look at the fandom's waves of new fans and realize that they have nothing to do with K-pop and everything to do with
Hold on,
BTS
go back. What it say?
fans and real
Looking at the other K-pop groups touring in 2025, hashtag tomorrow X together earned estimated 6 million.
What's that?
Will likely earn total 6 million. ATs will likely earn 12 million. 17 could make 24 million. All K-pop tours combined won't catch up to BTS earned on 12 concerts. Yeesh.
realize that they have nothing to do with K-pop and everything to do with BTS's performance. So why would an artist prefer the momentary, passive support from the general public when they could have the constant, active support from a fandom? Why would artists prefer a theater or arena concert with people who only know their 1 or 2 TikTok hits instead of a sold-out stadium with people who know all of their songs? Why is constantly convincing the general public to be your fan not organic success? I think it's very hypocritical for fandoms to cry about how the charts have no meaning anymore every time BTS gets a number 1. Yet, they love celebrating the number 1s from other artists who got there with weird tactics to say the least. If now anyone can fool the charts,
I'm glad I raised you the way I raised you. What I tell you, if you like it, you like it. It don't matter about nobody else's opinion on it. That's why I don't like the charts. Also, if I love what YouTube do, but I hate that they do like a like. No, I take it back because they don't do it like that. They do a personal thing.
Mm-hmm.
What how
You
growing.
like, yeah, what you like.
You know what I'm saying? Like they tried to do something a while back where they tried to popular YouTubers and this that, and the other. I'm glad YouTube didn't do it.
Yeah.
Didn't keep doing it. They started doing letting other outlets do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter. We got people who follow us, who subscribe to us because they like us. And it don't matter. I hope it don't matter what nobody say or what nobody, you not comparing us to nobody else. Because we not trying to be like nobody else. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm losing the plot. I always lose the plot. But that's why I don't like the charts.
And the one thing I don't get is this is one thing that's been in my head since the video started, is just how many people in the industry themselves, like how many artists themselves enjoy and have been open about their enjoyment of BTS's music. That's one thing that kind of confuses me on the constant backlash and stuff.
But it's the industry. It's just like they say, it's the industry. It's the industry because you don't hear that out in public, right? It's like how they were saying, everybody playing Kendrick. That's not true, right? But it can be true, right? If they not playing, if you're not hearing,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not real.
Yeah.
It's not real. They just saying stuff.
Artists who got there with weird tactics to say the least. If now anyone can fool the charts and what BTS is doing is so easy, then why aren't more artists getting number ones only with sales? Why are the charts irrelevant only when BTS succeeds in them? And don't get me wrong, the charts are obviously corrupt. The obvious message they try to send every time BTS gets a number one shows how aware they are of their corruption. The obvious humiliation from the industry's actions and media articles show how the
I know that because they did us like that first. Like she put out Kanye and Wiz calling them up there. They did us like that first. They did Kanye like that first. Whitney, they didn't want to accept us. They did it, but they didn't have a choice. Music too good.
industry doesn't care at all about their little mafia getting exposed. They don't care because they know that the general public will keep falling for their tactics. The general public will still believe that a song they don't even like is organically successful because they've listened to it on the radio hundreds of times. The general public will still believe that their
She had to put the caption, random video compilation. This doesn't necessarily reflect what I'm
I'm
saying.
saying, that's why I saw it. I was like, I think that's why she put, you know what I'm saying, put them up there.
accidental monthly stream in Spotify doesn't count much. Fandoms will still believe that what's best for their favorite artist is the industry and the general public support, rather than their own fandom buying the music and concert tickets. But every time ARMY helps BTS succeed in the same music industries that sabotage them, they prove a point. And no matter what the industry does, BTS will make
It's awesome. No, bro, H-Town, baby.
money with no American music label in between and not shaking hands with industry people. No matter what the industry does, BTS will continue having the fandom support others fail to conquer.
If you still watching, and if you choose to comment on this video, leave a purple heart at the end of your comment to let me know you watched this far. Again, that was Veracity by that was Veracity. That was why the industry is terrified of CVS. Why the industry is terrified of BTS by Veracity. And y'all saw it for yourself. Do we have to explain? I agree with almost everything that she said. Well, I agree with everything that she said. She not lying. They not lying. I have any notes. You have any notes?
Just that I definitely think all the concerns of ARMY are valid. Seeing how the and I do want to.
I want you to focus on her video though.
Definitely. I think it makes sense. Like she definitely did her research and stuff because everything that she brought up about.
But Rassidy's video, and I don't mean to cut you off. It was like a masterclass.
Yeah, on that.
Not only did she tell us and show us evidence, they show us evidence. They showed us why they supported their evidence. You get what I mean? And I feel smarter having watched it.
And I love that she was also plugging like videos, going into detail on all her subplots. Like she had a BTS and radio one, the BTS and Spotify one. Like she did you can't argue with.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
She made it so valid
and honestly, they had to change. They had to change now. Like a lot of these people, they have to change. Like they had to change because they people caught on. Yeah, I liked it. I agree with it 100%.
It was very educational and
it was very well produced.
Produced.
Very well produced. Very well worded.
Easily digestible.
Right. Easily understandable. That's for me. Digestible, like she said, that's for me because I got tummy issues. And I loved it. I liked it. I loved it a lot because BTS is definitely up there in groups, and I don't want to see them slighted. But I also want to say one thing: it doesn't matter about that because they still look how successful they are. We about to click on the website in a minute. Maybe we'll do it for a video. Yeah, I like that a lot. Veracity, thank you so much for your video. Him, and thank you so much for the sponsorship and the recommendation. BTS just keep growing in my heart, man. It's good to know we got people who would stand up for people.
Yes.
And not just like fanatics.
Like genuine, like this is for the betterment of all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Because if it can happen to BTS, it can happen to anybody. And we can't have nobody slide out here for, and they're out here trying to create and do stuff that help. But I can talk on and on, as y'all know. This video is 2 hours. 2 hours. Do me a favor, like the video for your boy and you good. Do that. Do that. I gotta stop saying boy and good. That's just how I raised though. Sorry. But am I giving an outro?
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're thinking about supporting the channel, the Cash App link is in the description, or you can buy us a pizza. See you later, alligators.
Hasta luego, mi compañeros. I mean, see you later,
Alligator.
classmates. Compañero means classmates. Like, no, it means companions, but it's Spanish is a difficult language.
I was saying, it's like one word mean like five things.
When I was in school, it said compañeros. It's like people you work with. You know
colleagues.
what I'm saying? Yeah, colleagues. But like school is like classmates, compañeros. I'm gonna start teaching a master class in the Spanish that I know. Un poquito. Later. It's kind of weird. They just standing there looking at us.
Menacingly.
Maybe we should end the video.